Hi guys, so I am going to show you how to assemble the Tardis by taking it apart. So I'm going to do all the steps and you're going to do everything in reverse. So the first thing I start with is going to be the last thing you guys do when you're assembling the Tardis. So that's the electronics. Now I want you to note that the electronics are all labeled. We've got 4 connections for the 4 different lights. I've got a silver connection here for the right side of the Tardis. The front light has blue tape, so you'll see everything is matched up in here. So it's like blue tape, blue tape. Clear tape, clear tape. This is for the left light. And then these wires are stuffed in here pretty good, but let's see if I can pull it. Here it is. So you've got red metallic tape that shows you that these wires go together. And then further, I also have these color labeled. So you've got yellow wires, go to yellow wires, white wires, go to white wires, if you can see that. Green wires go together here for the blue section. So just follow that. And then I also have the frame labeled. So we start up here, top left Tardis. The framing is 1 left, 1 left. Down below, it's 2 left, 2 left, 3, 4, back to the right front of the Tardis, 5, 6, 7. For example, 7 is 7 right lower. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is take the wires apart and just remove these nuts and disconnect the wires. Next thing you're going to do is take the signage off, and that's just going to be undoing these bolts with the wing nuts and just taking all the signs off. Okay, now we have all the signage taken off and we can remove the roof and just sort of tuck these wires up in so nothing gets tangled up too bad. And then we're going to take this roof off. Make sure that you have somebody to help you with this. It's kind of heavy. You can slide the pins out, but I'm just going to go ahead and unscrew at the hinges. Okay, now that we have the roof off, we have the light bars off, the electronics are out, the 2 doors are out. So now, in order to get the rest of this frame apart, we're going to be taking this trim off. So we've got a corner trim here, we've got one piece of trim here, another elbow corner trim here, and then the last and final piece of trim here. And these are just on here with 3-inch screws. Trim is all off. Now it's time to take the flats off. So you're going to need a hex driver. And there's about a dozen or so bolts to undo. And you're going to be using the same hex driver bit size to take the frame apart. And that's it for the Tardis breakdown. You've got your light boxes, the antique phone, the roof, the main front flat, the frame. Actually, I kept a lot of this intact. This frame should be really fast to put together. 2 doors, trim, sidewall, base, black ramp, roof, other side flat, and a box full of screws and wiring to get it all back together again. That's it. Here's your Tardis.